just wanted to come on with this message. And as you are joining either live or maybe you're joining on a replay, please let me know where is that you're connecting from. And my name is, again, is Danny Nedelko. Hello, my friends. I see Evina Luis. How are you, my friend? We have Ron Wilson. How are you? Billionaire. How are you, my friend? Let me know where is that you're connecting from. I am here live connecting from Nashville, Tennessee. It has been a very beautiful end of the year. And today, with this topic, about, being the writer of your own story. This is the year you and I stop playing small. And, let me just be very straight with you. You and I are capable more. And this is the year. I'm not talking about just doing another, some resolutions or, just writing a list of things to do. But most people fail because you know, they are planning so much. They are putting all these plans, but they never take off. And most people don't fail because they lack talent, but they fail because they accept what they allow. So whatever you allow, whatever you have allowed in your life, throughout last year and any year, is what you have allowed in your life. So let me teach you one thing. Let me tell you that this year could be a year of not only increase, but like so much knowledge that you probably already have from the past, from past experiences. And some of you, I'm going to tell you very, very, very straight, some of you are tired of the same relationships. Some of you are tired of working for somebody that doesn't appreciate you, working for a company or a place that don't really appreciate your efforts. If that's you, this is probably they talk for you, because you can make a change. If you don't like where you are, today is a brand new day. We have very many few very many things on our favor that we can actually take on and then move forward into the future with a great vision. I'm going to teach you a couple of things in the next few minutes, and I'm going to ask you to stay with me. And thank you so much, all of my friends who are here. How are you? Thank you for being on here from Facebook, Instagram, and any other platforms. Please type number one if you're live. And thank you for all the heart emojis, all the fire. Thank you so much. This is your year. This is your year to become more than you're capable, because you are worthy. You are worthy of a better life. So I'm going to tell you one thing. Change is scary. Change is a thing that really scares the most individuals. And, staying the same is even more dangerous, because I'm going to tell you one thing. I've been trained to make resolutions. How many of you here have made resolutions for the new year? Just type here. I'm not trying to shame you or anything, but, they are good, but it is time to make a change. Instead of us having to make a resolution and nothing changing, what about taking a decision? What about taking a decision to stop being, the mediocre person, because you don't like where you are, because you don't like your job, because you don't like the business you're in? It is a decision that you need to take to stop living in reaction mode, to stop waiting for permission. Because this year, you and I need to be the main character. That's what I'm inviting you to do. I'm inviting you to do the one that is writing the story, the one that is actually the main actor, not the spectator, not the person that is just waiting for everybody else to succeed, or waiting to see that everybody's getting the promotion but you're not, or having a really beautiful relationship with their kids, with their family members, with their spouse. This is the year that if you take a decision, you can make great things. And you're going to be saying, well, Danny, nothing has changed for years and years and years. Let me tell you a story. There was one time, I remember, long time ago. Yes, I was doing resolutions and things, but there's one time that everything changed. Everything changed when I said, you know what? I'm fed up. I'm fed up where I am. I'm fed up of, the people that I'm surrounded of the relationships that are not working for my favor. And I'm not talking about just because I don't like somebody. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not trying to promote somebody going into a divorce or anything like that. But abuse, man, I was tolerating abuse. I was underpaid, and so that year I remember that I saw many things changing. I saw how some of the situations around me were not good enough. They were actually dangerous situations. And that was when I woke up, because I was fed up. I was like fed up of the life that I was living. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. Yes, I've been in network marketing, and this year that I'm telling you, that's when everything changed. Because at the end of the year, I do remember, like if it was yesterday, I just got fed up with everything. I was fat. I was chunky, like very chunky. Right now, you see me, I'm with some pounds on because I've been in some treatments, which by the way were very successful. But I was chunky. I was broken. I was broke. I was anything that you can name it. I was in difficult situations from business sides. I was in different places that I really didn't like to be in. So that's the year when everything changed, when I said, you know what, I'm going to find a way. And this is what I'm going to invite you to do. Find a way to make a change. It's scary, because when you decide to become the main character of your life, that's when everything will just take place, will change for the better. Because if you're blaming everybody else for where you are, if you're blaming the government, if you're blaming somebody else, if you're blaming your spouse or your kids or your boss, then you will never get ahead. You need to take responsibility. You need to take responsibility where you are. And if you don't like where you are, you need to make a change and take some uncomfortable moves. Because the main character of a movie, or the main character of a story, and I'm just talking to you figuratively, they rewrite the script when the story no longer fits. And that can apply to you and me. And let me ask you a really powerful question. And if you're here live, please type number one, either you're on Instagram or on Facebook or on any other platform, type number two if you are here on a replay. But let me ask you this powerful question. What have you been tolerating that's keeping you small? You're tolerating being underpaid. You have been tolerating being in the same shape as 2 years ago, as last year, and you justify it because you got injured, because you are not where you want to be, because it's expensive, or in business. What are you tolerating? Having the same income, having the same check every single week or every single month, having the same amount of customers. Are you tolerating this? Or maybe you're downsizing because you don't know what to do, because things are not working for you. What are you tolerating? That's what I'm trying to make a point. Because if you don't change, things will never change. And what you allow, you have taken a decision to make it a part of your life. If you have allowed you having a really not so great health, that is on you, not on anybody else, not on the government, not on anything else. If you have allowed to be yourself in a really shameful job where all they do is not appreciate you, but like overwork you, and you're not happy, and you're talking bad about your boss, you know what? You're in a really great position. Yes, because you can make a change. You can make a change and start your own business. Because if you're sick and tired of where you are, maybe you are not meant to be an employee. And that was for me. That was the case. Maybe it is not the case. Maybe you're very happy. But if you're not happy where you are today, today is a very crucial day for you to take some decisions. And because the moment you change what you allow, everything changes. And this year, I'm going to invite you not to just survive, but be the author of your life. Be the real author. Don't take responsibility. Say, you know what? I've allowed these things. This is where I am. I did not accomplish everything I wanted to do the last year. You know what? It is okay. Because you can start rewriting your own story today, to speak differently, to move differently, to choose differently. And if this message is hitting you, is saying, you know what, I think she's right, just comment here on the bottom, I'm ready. Because you need to start making new new decisions. And today, I'm going to tell you, today is the day. Today is the day when you say, you know what, enough is enough. Today is the day maybe you're happy, but you can go and take more. You can go and expand your territory. Today is the day to say, you know what, it is a beautiful, brand new year. I'm going to go and make things happen. Maybe you are regretting some of the things you didn't do. It is, you're alive, man. You're alive, girl. Come on, let's go ahead and get it done. So just type here, I'm ready. I love you guys. Thank you so much for connecting. You allow what you tolerate, and what you tolerate, you make a decision on. So you're deciding either to be better or to go backwards. But I encourage you to do better, be the best you can. Today is your day. You know, this year's your year. Become the author of your book of or your movie, because you are the main character. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in Espanol in just a few minutes. Bye.